Chaya is enjoying her newfound freedom, relishing the peaceful life without anyone threatening her. However, Gurum is still around, much to her dismay. She tells him to go back to Yunsu, but he firmly replies that he doesn't want to be associated with Yunsu anymore. He offers to cover the costs for the taxi repair and rent, using Yunsu's money, of course, and declares that he will be staying. Chaya, resigned, takes a swig of her beer and instantly gets drunk. In her intoxicated state, she suddenly asks Gurim if he is Yunsu's son. Shocked, he replies, "Of course not." She laughs, saying he looks like Yunsu, especially with that stupid gaze of his. Realizing she might have hurt him, she apologizes, remembering how much he also dislikes Yunsu. Chea then asks if he has ever hit Yunsu, bragging that she did, leaving Gurim completely stunned. Proudly, she declares, "You're in big trouble if you mess with Han Chea," while basking in her peaceful life. On Sunday, as part of her agreement, Chaya reluctantly goes to church. Her eyes meet Yunsu's, and she thinks that simply showing her face and leaving should be enough to fulfill her side of the deal. Suddenly, a woman approaches her and asks if she is currently seeing anyone. Before Chaya can respond, the woman mentions wanting to introduce her friend's son. Without waiting for Chaya's answer, the woman calls over a man named Heywan. The moment Chaya sees him, her face freezes in shock. It seems like Chaya and Heywan already know each other. When Chaya tries to leave, saying she is busy, Heywan insists they at least have coffee together since he took the time to meet her. Reluctantly, Chaya agrees. At the cafe, the lady asks how they know each other, and Heywan explains that they worked as part-timers at a cafe. The lady then asks how long it has been since they last met, and Heywan replies, 7 years. Chaya looks saddened, silently reflecting on the fact that it has indeed been 7 years. As they leave, the lady insists they ride together. Alone in the car, Chaya wonders to herself what Heywan is even thinking. With a straight and slightly intimidating expression, Heywan asks her how she's been, adding that he hadn't heard from her at all. Chaya brushes off his question and tells him to just drop her off. When he asks where she lives, she vaguely replies, "Nearby." As she gets out of the car, Heywan suddenly leans in, holds her cheek, and says that he misses her. Startled for a moment, Chaya regains her composure and firmly tells him to stop. Meanwhile, outside, Gurim and Yunsu are bickering as usual. In an unexpected turn of events, both groups cross paths. Gurim quickly grabs Chaya's arm, asking where she's been and why she's late. He then complains that some weirdo, meaning Park Yunsu, is bugging him. When Heywan asks if she knows them, Gurim notices him and loudly asks if he's her boyfriend. To tease her even more, Gurim adds, "Or are you breaking up with Uncle again?" referring to Yunsu. Frustrated, Chaya tells Gurim to go back to Yunsu, but he nonchalantly replies, "I'll go with you." Fed up, she grabs his hand and walks away. Before leaving, she turns to both Yunsu and Heywan, telling them to never meet her again. As she walks away, she thinks to herself about how twisted her life has become. Yunsu is about to leave as well, but Heywan stops him, asking how long he's been dating Chaya. Without giving Yunsu a chance to answer, Heywan bombards him with questions, one after another. Irritated, Yunsu jerks him away. "How far, you ask?" he repeats, a smirk forming on his face. "What if we're even thinking of marriage?" To escalate the tension, he adds, "Right now, things are complicated, but personality-wise, we're perfect for each other, and who knows, in the future we might actually get married." To make matters worse, Yunsu adds, "Chaya feels the same way." Leaning in closer to Heywan, he can remark, "The only one who can accept her as she is me." Smiling, he leaves without another word. Later at Chaya's house, Gurim notices she looks unwell and asks if she's okay. She admits, "Heywan is my ex-boyfriend."